What's up, everybody? Welcome to MyDunnLife. This is where I take you on an adventure with me on two wheels. Today we're taking a ride home, but we're taking the long way. Today is Memorial Day. It's both the day I'm shooting this and the day that I will ultimately put this up. You know, for anybody that doesn't understand what Memorial Day is, it's not about hot dogs, it's not about opening the pools. It's about remembering the people who serve and protect and defend the country. And I'm talking about, you know, our military vets. I'm talking about our EMTs. I'm talking about our firefighters. You know, I'm talking about all those who put their lives at risk for our safety and freedom. And you can see here to my right, we're riding around Rickenbacker Airport. Never know what we might see coming up around the backside. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about people who served, people who gave their lives, talk about what it means. The first person I'm going to talk about is Dan. And for anybody who doesn't know Dan, you'll have to check out my previous video. I'll put a link in the description. Dan was a Marine veteran. And he proudly served his country. And if you don't know Dan's story, he has stage 4 lung cancer. Same thing as similar to what my father went through before he passed away. And you know, and him, like my father also served in the Navy. My father didn't spend any time in any particular wars, but he decided to serve his 4 years and leave the military. But again, he did serve. And you know, then I'll talk about my Uncle Richard. Served in the Army as a mechanic. At least that's the job position he tells us. It's kind of a joke behind that. But my uncle trained and served in Vietnam. He also spent more than 30 years both as in the military and working as a civilian in the military. Working on tanks and Humvees, and he was pretty much licensed if it moved and it was military equipment. He was authorized to ride it, drive it, whatever. I have not been back here in quite a long time. And then I want to talk about men who are currently serving. I'm probably going to mispronounce her channel name. It's Whit Meza. Whit Meza. I apologize if I'm screwing up your channel name. She's a fellow moto vlogger. She's also the wife of a military man who's actually about to get deployed overseas, and he's going to be gone for about a year. And you know, my heart goes out for her and other wives or spouses of military men and women who have to go out and spend long stretches of time away from their families and their friends, you know, and we all know somebody. We know somebody who served. We know somebody who's serving, and some of them are our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, you know, or our best friends. And now I want to talk about those who we've lost. Corporal Lance Reed, I went to school with. He joined up either just before or just after 9/11. I can't remember exactly how that went down. But he was killed in action. I believe his Humvee was hit by an IED, or he ran over an IED, and tragically died of his injuries. And his mother, who was a teacher at my school, she taught art, she taught journalism. I believe there was a couple other classes she taught. And let me tell you that a local town grieved deeply when we heard what had happened. And now let me talk about those non-military. Those are our police, our firefighters, our nurses, our doctors, fire or police situation, or you know, or this COVID thing. And man, this gorgeous morning, God, it's gorgeous. I don't think the GoPro just brings out how nice some of these roads just outside of Columbus, Ohio. These are the places I love to ride. You know, I talk about my wind therapy. This is my wind therapy. But anyway, the men and women who serve, you know, we look at what happened on 9/11 and the firefighters and police officers that bravely tried to rescue those who were trapped in or around the Trade Center buildings, and the ones that, you know, volunteer around the country. My brother is a volunteer firefighter and EMT driver, and while he did serve a short time in the military, he unfortunately got himself discharged. But I will say that while my brother didn't complete his service in the military did him good. My brother was living at home. He couldn't or wouldn't hold down a job. Yeah, horsey. And the military made a man of him. So even though they didn't get his full service, they made a real person, a real man out of my brother. And I think that, if anything, I would have loved to have seen him at least complete his 4-year tour, but you know, it is what it is, and those were the decisions he made. But ultimately, they turned him out into a better person. And that's what we have to be. We have to be better people. You know, this whole COVID thing is starting to unwind a little bit, and seeing beaches packed, and it just amazes me that people disregard their life and the lives of others. But I do believe everyone has a choice. But you have to be willing to live with the choice. I think that's another thing that we have to remember on Memorial Day with these people who bravely sacrificed their lives. They made a choice. And the question is, what choice do you choose to live your life? I am not perfect. I will never say that. I can only hope to try and be a better person. And I think that's, when I think of Memorial Day, that's what I think about. I think about better people, a better country, a better world. And I know those are deep thoughts. And I really hope that through all the wind, wow, it was quiet out here this morning. It was a beautiful house. I hope that if you're watching this video and you can hear me, that you think about your choices in your life. Grab my turn signal. And I'm just gonna enjoy the ride because it is such a beautiful morning. It's like 67 degrees. And I am just needing some quiet time in my head. Even though I know I keep speaking, kind of speaking out loud, I guess. The farmers are out, tending to the fields. Gosh, it is beautiful. If I didn't say I was kind of lost, I would kind of be lying to you right now. We're Eastern. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm in Asheville. I probably should go maybe this way. I don't think I want to go to in-town. I think they're prepping for their parade. Not even sure what the speed limit is out this way. I won't lie, I am kind of lost. I sort of know where Asheville is. Water chickens and Gosling chickens. Water chickens. But I feel lucky that I'm able to do the things that I do. I'm able to ride this motorcycle. I'm able to enjoy the freedoms that are afforded to me. In the great land. Nothing that I want more. This is why I want to go on a road trip with my stepfather. To see the beautiful land. Ooh, gotta be a little careful. We got some grass. I think the wind I think the wind blew that. Of the open road. there's something that just smells right. So nice. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog. I want to thank everybody who's been liking, subscribing, and watching the channel. I do this purely for fun. I'm not looking to get rich. I'm not looking for sponsors. I'm just looking to have a good time and share a bit of my piece of the American dream. Share my thoughts with the world. Be a better person. Travel to a better place. Ride safe. Ride often. Godspeed. See you in the next video.